My name's Edward Fitsell. I work for tsiMORAY, which is a local organisation here to support the third sector in Moray, so that's charities, community groups. We're going to have a little look at the policy level, and then we're going to look at the global picture, and then we're going to zoom into Moray on the local picture with our speakers today. But first I've got a question. So who knows what exciting thing happened in February this year? Hey, I'll pin it down a little. What did you say? I mean, I thought I was going to have to give you a clue, but that's brilliant. Yes, so the Community Wealth Building Bill. So that was the bill was passed in February, and then it became an act of Scottish Parliament in March.
Tell us what it is again. I didn't hear it.
The Community Wealth Building Bill. So I'm about to tell you what that means and why I'm excited about it. So the second question is, how many countries do you think have also passed similar legislation relating to community wealth building? Well, this is a very informed crowd. So it's one of those rare occasions where we can actually use the word unique. So Scotland is unique in that it has passed this legislation, and I want to tell you a little bit why I'm excited about it. So some of you who were here last year might remember Fitsell talking about the leaky bucket syndrome. So that's where resources leak out of money, leaks out of a local economy, and impoverishes that economy. So this is a response to that. So it's a legislation in response to that. So community wealth building is a people-centered approach to creating a fair, strong local economy. It ensures that wealth generated in a place benefits the people from that place. And it has 5 key pillars. So I'm just going to sort of rattle through them. I encourage you to look it up a little bit more later. So the first is inclusive ownership. So this is about shared ownership of our local economy. It's about encouraging and developing new social enterprises, employee-owned businesses, and cooperatives and community-owned enterprises. So this is to make sure that wealth is shared more widely and stays within our local economy. So that's inclusive ownership. The workforce, so community wealth building encourages fair employment and just labour markets. So this is all about promoting fair wages, fair work practices, and securing career development. Finance is the third pillar. This is all around making financial powers work for local places. So making sure financial resources support local people, local businesses and communities, and helping money to circulate within that community. The fourth pillar is around land and property. So this is socially just and productive use of land, property and other assets, and we'll be talking particularly around land and food production today. And finally, the fifth pillar is spending. So this is all around progressive procurement of goods and services. So procurement is just a fancy word for buying things, and when large local government bodies like the NHS or the council buy things, that's called procurement. And the community wealth building legislation not just encourages, it requires them to spend more of their budgets locally. So what this is so that this collectively is going to produce, I hope, an environment in which social enterprises, community-owned enterprises have more chance to flourish and grow and develop over the coming decades. However, it is just a piece of legislation. So if we don't engage with it, if we don't understand it, and we don't go out there seeking opportunities to set up these enterprises to service local need from the council or the NHS, then it's just going to be that. It's just going to be a piece of legislation. So I'm encouraged by it. I'm very excited by it. And I think I've spoken to the person that actually developed the concept, and it seems quite straightforward, but it is actually revolutionary. If it realizes its full potential, it is revolutionary. So what was the first pillar?
Ownership.
Inclusive ownership, second pillar. Any pillar, right? Come on, we haven't got all day. Just any pillar. Finance, yeah. Another one. Yeah, spending, workforce. Sunshine. Land and property, thank you, yeah. So I suggest you go on find a website, read it up. Weather isn't in there, but...
That's next week.
So we've got so that's the policy level, the national policy level. We're now going to look at the global picture and then followed by really narrowing into the Murray level.